Ugh. All right, guys. So Terry Mike's been on our show twice. I had to miss both those times. I'm pretty pissed about that. I was kind of sad. I'm a big Jumpy Art fan. I'm a big fan of everything that I have. Because I've had conversations with you on Twitter, on messages, whatever. Love everything you've been doing, and we just have never been able to connect. And I think I saw you on Twitter the other day, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's just get him on for an interview. We'll just add one in and just make it happen." And oh, this is good because like this update and that update, or whatever. So thanks for coming on. Number one,
appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
And yeah, so give me an update and start from the beginning.
So yeah, we always have something going on. Like between Jumpy and myself, we're always thinking of something, trying to find fun new ways to incorporate NFTs into our physical world. Mm-hmm. And so, Jumpy's from Kentucky. I've got family in Kentucky. My family's a big horse family, and the Kentucky Derby's coming up. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do something with the Kentucky Derby? So we were brainstorming some ideas, and Jumpy's got this amazing Kentucky Derby masterpiece that no one has ever seen because they commissioned him to do it, and then something fell through, and it just sat on his hard drive for years and years.
Wow.
So we've resurrected this piece, and we try to make it fun. We want to make it fun instead of just putting it out there for sale like, we could have done. We decided to kind of make it a game. So Jumpy spent all day yesterday making 20 different NFTs, one for each of the horses racing. And the way we're going to do it is, the NFTs go on sale in like an hour or so, and they remain on sale all the way up until the Kentucky Derby race goes off. And as soon as the race goes off, all bets are closed. And once the race is scored and we have an official win, place, and show, your tickets, I'll put the blend recipes up to blend your winning ticket into whatever the prize is going to be. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty easily automated system. I mean, you could use it for just about anything, and that'll kind of let the world select the rarity of these, because if only 10 people buy winning tickets, that's only 10 of these NFTs that are going to be out there in the world. And then that's it,
Right. Hey, do you have a link for, is that drop live now? Did we freeze? Come on now. Hey, in the comments, I think it might be. Hey, are we back?
Oh, there we go.
Woohoo!
There it is.
Hey, speaking of which, for whoever is fast on the clicker, here is Jumpy Art Elementals pack from me to you. These things are awesome. I'm excited that I bought way too many of them. Anyway, so yeah, I was asking if there is that drop live now?
It will be in 3 hours and 9 minutes. Okay, that's because I don't understand time, and I tried to coincide it.
Really?
Right, seriously. And I'm on the West Coast, and I set it for East Coast time, and was like, oh, wait a minute. So yeah, it's gonna be 3 hours. Around noon West Coast time is when they all launch.
Awesome. Hey, could you drop the private chat on here? You want to drop me the link, and I'll throw it in the comments so people can track it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Let's see. I have to type it on my actual phone. I put a tiny URL.
Oh, cool. Yeah, if somebody in the comments, because I'm a little worried that every once in a while that bots are getting these things, and if that's the case, I'm gonna stop doing these claim links. So if somebody in the comments actually picked up that NFT, could you let me know? And because I would feel much better knowing that somebody here actually got it. And if you could share this out, Facebook, Twitter, your mom's fridge. Andre got it. Awesome. And fire your wax in the comments after you share it, and I'll see about getting you guys some more too, because I've got a couple of these things.
Yeah, we can give some out too. I love doing those little claim links, and just throwing them up on Twitter and see who gets them. You're right though, bots do grab them, but I notice we've got some regular humans grabbing them too. So I like that.
Yeah. I don't think most of the time somebody goes, "Hey, thank you, I got it." Right? I just want to make sure. And Andre got this one, so we're good. Speaking of which, I'm talking to Andre about partnering up with him on a little side project. What would you think if it's like your guys' art is amazing, right? Like that, like just all of it. If I own the NFT, would you guys be all right with me making like a mug out of it, but only if I own the NFT? Or is there like different IP rights that you guys have for all that stuff?
I mean, if you're doing that just to like for yourself, yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, but what if we're doing it and you guys made money?
I mean, I'm sure Jumbie would not be upset with making a little extra money.
Right? Like, and so anyway, Andre and I are like doing, basically has it set up so that if you have an NFT in your wallet, you can, make some merch, right? You can buy some merch basically. Right. So we get to decide sort of who gets plugged into the system, yada, yada, yada. Right. But it sort of gives a whole other layer of utility to that stuff. You can't, make, well, and TC's in here, you're probably like this. When we do this for Uplift, right? Because people wanted, Uplift merch or whatever. Blockchain Cards was doing it for a while and they kind of quit. But you'd have to have the NFT for it. Right. And then pretty soon we're going to have like one of one land NFTs, right? Where you have an actual 3D representation of whatever is built on your land. And the only way to the only way to get any merch from that would be only NFT, right? So yeah, we're sort of playing around with that. I think it's gonna be really fun.
That's really cool, actually. I'm excited for that.
Right?
That sounds like fun.
If you guys were, it would give you the option, I think, at that point. This is what I would do anyway. Like, especially considering the just the insane success of something like Bored Apes or whatever. If you could do generative or one of ones, then just let everybody know, like you can't make anything with this unless you own it. And so only that person could own it. Right. And I think we're going to have a situation where we could actually have it so that it was, they could license it out and whoever owned the NFT would get a cut or something like that. Right. Like we could start really playing around with those ideas. Anyway.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so we got the link up for the Derby thing that's going to go live in a few hours. Again, like just for people that are just showing up. So basically, if I understood this correctly, how many horses? It's like
20.
So there's 20 different NFTs. You can buy, either one you want, and obviously you want to like kind of pick the winner, right?
Right.
They'll be on sale right up until that race happens. And tell me again what happens after that. Like if you win or if you place or what have you, like how does that end up looking?
So we have 3 different like prize packages: win, place, and show. So if any of your tickets come in win, place, or show, you go to the blending page and you blend the winning ticket into the prize pack.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty transparent. It's easy. I mean, we were like brainstorming how to do something like this for a couple hours, and it just sort of all fell into place. And then in order to cut down on like digital waste, we've stuffed each one of these with one wax. So if it's a losing ticket, you can burn it and get at least one wax back, because each ticket's about $1, so it's like 4.5 wax right now. So at least you'll get a little something back if you have a losing ticket, or you can just keep the NFT because they came out pretty cool. So it's up to you, but there's no limit to wins. So if you have 10 winning tickets, you'll get 10 of the prize packs. So we tried to scale it and make it fun for everyone.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That was random. This just came out of nowhere. We had no plans to do this. This was just a random thing. Like we just launched Genesis like 2 weeks ago, and we're going to focus on that. And then the Derby was coming around and we just sort of shifted gears and went into that. So yeah, this is kind of a little bit of a blessing.
So what happened with that? Tell me about Genesis.
So the Genesis piece, actually, that was a lot of fun, but I made it a little bit more difficult to collect all of it than I had intended. So like the base 9 pieces that create the Genesis puzzle, they're pretty easy to get. They're pretty common. But the activator pieces that we put in the set, they're used to make it change color. And they were really tough to get. You know, we sold a couple hundred packs and only a few of those activator pieces popped out. So, you know, we put up a drop the other day to sell those activator pieces. The people who are really close to finishing the Genesis set, we put a couple like stipulations on you have to own some Genesis stuff in order to buy these pieces, because I don't really want people just to
lost you again. Dang it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we're back. Woohoo.
We're back. Sorry about that.
No, that's quite all right. Oh man, I just noticed you had some of those Genesis packs for blue, and you freaking sold out. Son of a bitch.
I could put those back up. I usually put up like 700 or 1,000 packs, but those I only put up 300.
Yeah.
And yeah, they sold out. It's a pretty awesome feeling to like tell Jumbie that things are selling out. You know?
Yeah, no, that's the way, man. This is good. This is good cake.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I mean, he's been doing this for 13 years and kind of hasn't really gotten the recognition he like deserves as an artist. And a lot of his art, not too many people have seen because it was created for this reason or that reason or whatever. So he's like a dragon sleeping on a bunch of treasure in the form of art that we're just trying to find fun ways to release it, not make it too expensive. We want everyone to be able to participate in collecting. So, you know,
that's awesome.
And our uplift rail in Genesis, that is going to be where we release the Toth piece. Jumbie's been working on a Toth piece that ties in pretty much everything he's done, all in one giant piece. I mean, this thing I think is like 15 feet tall. It's insane. So we've cored out the entire rail all the way down to space and all the way up to the ceiling, and we're gonna see how much it costs to install images on top of each other to make one gigantic image of Toth. I mean, I know it's going to be a bunch of them, but you know, it'll be worth it.
Right? Yeah, I want to see that. I mean, when you guys do that, like, you need to come back on the show. We'll get in there and get some video of it. Just because I mean, I love hearing about shit like that. It's freaking amazing. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
This is me like actually buying some blue so I can. That's super fun. All right, so and where is that on Genesis?
That is a great question. It's a rail. Hold on, let me look it up.
Froze again.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. Hey, as long as you come back.
I am looking up where our land is. I don't remember off the top of my head. It is a rail, though. Oh, we have so many miners.
Been there. How'd you guys do in the DAO snapshot?
Pretty good. I got everyone. You know, that was really awesome because it helped me teach like our whole tribe here the differences in blockchains. You know, and the different software to use for it. Like all of our people got it hooked up. So I guess we did pretty well. You know, we each own a couple pieces of land, and you know, I went and I burnt pretty much all the upliftium that I had so that we can do these picture installs, because I know we're going to need a ton of them. So I figured, well, let's just burn it all, get all these picture installs, and once Toth is ready to be released, you know, we should have at least half of them, enough to get them up, and then I'll get the rest of it.
That's awesome.
So our location in Genesis is 4,500 by 700. It's like the empty rail that goes all the way down to space. I dug everything out except the rails. The rails are the only thing left in there, so that it doesn't
So
break.
it's still connected.
Yep, everything's connected, but don't fall off because it go well. There's a floor, there's a glass floor, but it goes all the way down to space.
All right, we should do because I pre-bought a metric shit ton of portals, like just a stupid amount of portals. So maybe we should, like, I was thinking about making a portal hub underneath Uplifters Tower, which is actually where I am right now. It's going to get us into do some gratitudes here. But that'd be really cool to kind of, when we have you on the next time, maybe we just jump through a portal and get her done. All right, so and this goes for anyone in the comments. Of course, we'd love to get one from each of you. What are you grateful for right now, Chair Mike?
I am grateful for all of the wonderful people in my life that have helped us all get everything going. Like, this is not a one-person operation, and everyone on the Jumbie Art team, I have a wonderful girlfriend who supports me. I am grateful for all of the people in my life.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, working with Jumbie is like a blessing. He's just such a sweet character to work for. I'm big on people's motivations and their intentions, right? And if your motivations and your intentions are true, like I am your Mjolnir to your Thor, So Jumbie's definitely a great human to be able to work with and work for. And I mean, I can list things that I'm grateful for all day,
I mean, you can have another one. I mean, this is totally true. DC just commented, Corey the Portal King. I've got like one up right now, so that's definitely not true. Pretty sure you've got dozens. So yeah, everybody know who the king is, and it sure as fuck isn't me. So yeah, you want to do another one?
I mean, joking around, I'm grateful for all the people in the Uplift who sell mending enchantments. Like, for real. I think we went around buying as many as we can find in all of the stores that existed. We were just running around. I was server hopping, just buying them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, someone caught on because we went back to the store and there was like 40 of them. I'm like, okay, that's more than we're gonna need. But
so what do you need a mending enchantment for? I don't even know what those are for.
It's just, I don't know. I guess to heal all of your weapons and stuff, because I'm always mining something and always doing something, and then I got to go run around and feed the chickens to get my experience back, to get my pickaxe back to full health, and then I can go smash more rocks. So between my best friend and I, we've gone around collecting all the valuable enchantments, because I don't really know how to make them, but I know how to buy them.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, TC said, yeah, there's actually a strategy doing that. I wouldn't know the first thing about it. Like, that's the level of economics that this thing starts to get to, that I just really love hear about it. Oh, by the way, Extreme Player, sorry, I missed yours. I'll put yours in now. Oh, and Big Ben too. Got a bunch of these things. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think I have a teleporting ability here, so I was gonna just go and
you know what? I just thought about this. So the other day I was on London running around, and I found a horse that had a saddle. And so if someone is missing a horse with a saddle, I have it. It's safe, it's chilling. But yeah, I thought that was weird that there was just this random horse sitting there, and I clicked him and I was able to ride him. And I'm like, this has to be somebody's horse. Like, somebody had to have lost this. Like, horses don't come with saddles, I'm pretty sure. So if someone out there is missing like a brown horse with a saddle, hit me up. I have him or her.
All right. I take it this is you guys. Who's this? I'm serious.
Oh yeah, that continues all the way underwater too. I remember when I was coring everything out, there's like a whole underwater world right next to us there.
Right? What is going on over there? Anyway, so this is where stuff will be.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
haven't been down here in a long time either.
Yeah, we've cleared it all out, getting ready for this gigantic Toth piece. Which, you know, have you watched Moon Knight on Disney Plus?
Started to. Another one of those duchies. They're freaking everywhere. That's fun. Yeah. What should we know about Moon Knight?
Well, Moon Knight is piggybacking all the Egyptian lore that Jumbie, you know, has art for, and it's really interesting because their interpretation of the story is so much fun. Like,
Right.
forget about the superhero stuff. Just like the Egyptian mythology of everything is really well done, really interesting. And every Wednesday, like, it's been like a ritual. Me and Jumbie watch it twice because there's so much happening that you have to watch it twice to understand. But it's so well done. I mean, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I think I've seen the first few I think I've seen the first few of them, but I think I'm behind a couple. And it has been. It's been super fun how they've been doing the whole thing. Andre is asking what if that's your name in the uplift, assumingly Terra Mike.
Terra Mike, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. There you go then. All right. Oh, excuse me. So since it's just us here, you guys should probably know I'm trying to get the freaking purchase agreement signed and finished today. No big deal. It's been a long fucking 3 months. Makes me want to cry.
It's almost over though.
Yeah, like hopefully today. And once that's done, shit's gonna get crazy. And I think in a really good way. So that'll be fun. Oh, the other thing we should do is when you guys get that thing in there, DC, maybe we could plan like an event server around what you guys have going on. So, you know, we started doing, you know, because we can carve out like an area around your build or whatever, and make an event server out of it. Get passports so that, you know, people that don't have land and aren't, you know, whitelisted somebody's land can still get in, right? We've done that for a few people now. I think it's the events committee is going to be running it, but I'd love to see a Jumbie art one, like, you know, based around the time when you guys do a drop or something. It'd be really cool.
That would be cool. I'm totally down.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're doing a metaverse fashion show, July 10th. Actually, we have one of our friends designed a world he calls No Place, and it's an Unreal 5 world, and we're gonna host a Jumbie art fashion show in there because we're taking pretty much everything Jumbie makes as far as clothing, like what I'm wearing here and stuff like that, and we're making 3D mesh models, you know, for Immersis and all the different metaverses that are popping up.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do a whole fashion show where, you know, you can buy the digital, you know, for Unreal and have it in your video game, or you can buy it for this, or you can buy it in real life and have the same thing as your avatar. So we're doing this big fashion show on 7/10 because we're all cannabis people out here in Vegas, and we're going to release it at the Las Vegas Cannabis Awards. While they're doing the awards, we're going to be doing the fashion show at our booth, and yeah, just kind of get it out there and have a little bit of fun with it.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'd love to meet your friend that can do that. You know, the Unreal 5 stuff. You know, super fascinated with it. And you know, I have this sneaking suspicion that if we find the right person or team, you know, we're going to be able to you know, at some point do an iteration or a bootstrap up from you know, the Minecraft version up to Unreal 5. I think that'd be nuts. I don't know what that looks like. I just need to meet people who know what the fuck is going on over there.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I definitely feel you.
Right.
Like I can skin a lot of these things, but that's about it. You know, after that, I don't really know too much. I'm glad we have Tim on our team because
Right.
he knows that stuff, and that's his kind of territory. We called him up and was like, "Hey man, is there a spot in No Place that we can host a fashion show?" And he was like, if there's not, I'll just make it, you know?
Right,
So
right.
he's flying around looking for perfect spots, and Jumby's building the stage and everything. We're just going to drop it in. And yeah, it's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome, man. Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, I definitely want to catch that if you guys remember, if I see it, you know, out there. Well, we should get a freaking billboard up. I can't miss that.
Yeah,
Like, give
actually,
me up
that's not a bad idea. I want to talk to Jumby about that, see if he'll make something up, and we'll put a billboard up, because
Cool.
it's a couple months away.
Yeah. When you do that, we'll have you back on the show, and we'll get a billboard up at the towers.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, should be good. All right. Okay. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna have to run pretty soon. Anything else going on that I need to know about, or that anyone needs to know about, or that you just need to get off your chest?
I mean, you know, that's pretty much all the cool stuff that we're working on right now. But if anyone ever comes to Vegas, you know, come visit us at the mothership, or, you know, whatever. We've got a lot of cool stuff going to be happening in real life here, with like real world scavenger hunts coming up for trade shows that we're gonna be doing. We'll be printing QR codes and putting them places for the free NFT giveaways. So we got all sorts of, you know, fun stuff happening in the real world too. But, you know, if anyone ever comes to Vegas, like, hit us up. Let's go.
It's only a matter of time. I can't wait till you know, and really, like, if everything goes well, like 90 days from now, I think we're gonna be just in a healthy spot for the uplift, and that's like my main thing, right? Like, we need to, you know, do some pretty intense things to make sure we've got enough fuel to keep going. But yeah, I can't wait to come there and hang out.
Oh, there you are. I lost you for a second.
All right, we made it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get my ass to Vegas just as soon as I possibly can.
Hell yeah.
Hey, apparently Extreme Player 63 is in Vegas as well. So there you go.
See, we should do a Wax Vegas like convention or something.
She would do a meetup. I bet you if you started a meetup, you'd have 100 people there like the first time.
Maybe we'll look into that.
Right? Like, why not? Then suddenly you got 100 Jumpy Art fans, and yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, Andre and I are talking about doing one here. We haven't done it yet, which is mostly my fault. We'll have to get on that. It's for North Miami. Oh yeah. Anyway, man, sorry I have to run back on the contract stuff, but thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I'm really glad
I appreciate it.
I'm you know, gonna be scoping out some more Jumpy Art stuff. Yeah, we'll see. And seriously, anytime you guys have anything that you're dropping or whatever, just let us know and we'll get you on the show and let everybody know.
I definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right. Awesome sauce. We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, guys.